Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are here back inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure once again, and today we are going to be taking a look at every single harpoon in Build-A-Boat for Treasure, how you can unlock these harpoons, because some of them could be dropping back to the game, and some updates coming up this year. We're going to be diving into everything, so make sure you stay tuned. Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's hop straight into the video. Alright, so sitting in front of me right now is every harpoon in Build-A-Boat for Treasure, and yes, I'm pretty sure it's possible that we're going to be able to claim all of these, especially these two event ones, and some upcoming updates, which I'll dive into here in just a second. But we're going to go over each one, how they're different, which one is the best, and everything. So let's start off with, obviously, the one and only basic harpoon in Build-A-Boat. So this harpoon you can actually buy inside the shop for only 200 gold. It is probably the cheapest harpoon inside of the game. And the one bad thing about this harpoon, don't get me wrong, it's a cool harpoon, right? It gets 12 strength on it, so it's a pretty strong block. But you guys can see right here, it has a 30-second timer. Now, when this 30 seconds is over, it will actually go back to the pointy parts, the harpoon itself being locked back in. But I'm actually kind of curious, what happens if we duplicate this? Like, or what happens if we clone this? Is this gonna be stuck? Wait, what? Yo, I didn't know it actually does that. Okay, so if you actually clone the harpoon, the number actually gets stuck, and you can technically turn your normal harpoon into a gold harpoon if you really wanted to. That is very interesting right there. Wow. Wait, actually, I completely broke the harpoon. Now that I think about it, I can't even reset this thing. So you guys can see right there. Moving on to the next harpoon on the list, we got the golden harpoon. Now this harpoon's actually inside the shop for 250 Robux, and you do get 5 of them. So it is kind of pricey for this golden harpoon, but if you don't want to spend any Robux at all, there is a way to get them for free inside of the game. All right, so how to get the golden harpoons is actually super easy. Just make your way into the washing machine stage, as you guys can see right here, and all you have to do is simply play this mini game right here. Okay, this mini game has a little joystick. All you want to do is simply click on the button to enter the mini game, and it's going to teleport you inside of the TV screen. And all you have to do from here is survive like 3 waves of this like mini boss fight, and it is pretty easy, but it can be quite challenging, especially if you're inside of a laggy game. So yeah, if I were you, if you could play this in a private server, I would do that just to prevent as much lag as possible. But either way, it's a pretty easy boss, and get yourself some free golden harpoon. The one thing that's different between the golden harpoon and the normal harpoon, you would think that the golden one would have more strength on it, but it actually doesn't. Okay, the only difference is that this one doesn't have a timer at all, and this one's pretty much infinite. So that's pretty much the differences in these two harpoons here. But now we're getting into the event harpoons. Okay, so right here we have the Christmas harpoon, and then we also have the Halloween harpoon right here. Now these two harpoons have 2 main differences here. So the candy cane harpoon, you guys can see, this one comes inside the Christmas updates, and as you guys can see right there, it's actually a dual harpoon. So it's called the dual candy cane harpoon, and it's dual because it has 2 harpoons itself. So you can shoot one over there and one over here, and yeah, it gets pretty crazy at times, as you guys can see right here. But it's one of the coolest harpoons inside of the game, in my opinion. And how to actually get this? Well, it's most likely going to be returning inside the next Christmas update. They did say that the Christmas update is scheduled to automatically go out, and items to be re-added to the shop for the Christmas update, and that's going to be added in December. So it is very, very likely that this candy cane harpoon is going to be returning to the shop. They usually do sell it for Robux inside of the game, but also they add it inside of the Christmas chest, and it has like a 0.5% chance of actually being inside of the Christmas chest. So you technically can get this with gold when it does drop to the game, as well with the neon blocks as well. That's also another Robux item that gets added inside the Christmas chest. That's probably going to be added inside the Christmas update as well. But yeah, if I had to rate this harpoon, it's definitely way better than the normal harpoon and also the gold harpoon. But the candy cane harpoon, it's a festive harpoon. I mean, you can't possibly go wrong. You literally get 2 instead of 1. But anyway, moving on to probably my most favorite harpoon inside of the game is the dragon harpoon. Now this harpoon, let me just show you guys exactly why this thing is the best harpoon inside of the game. So you guys can see, especially if you really like to, PvP inside of Build-A-Boat for Treasure, this item is for you. So if you actually actually shoot at a moving target, oh, that did not work. That did not work. So if you shoot at a moving target like this, you guys can see the harpoon literally tracks you. It is called the Dragon Harpoon. You guys can hear it's called the Dragon Harpoon, and it literally just locks onto you. So like, look at this. It's coming all the way back around. Look, it almost just hit me right there. It's not 100% accurate, but it is pretty accurate. And I will say this is probably the coolest harpoon inside of the game. It's used for many glitches. I mean, all around, it can perform pretty much the same basic functions as everything else. So if you wanted to shoot it pretty much straight, you can do that. But if you wanted to shoot it at somebody else, it locks on to pretty much anything. So it's a pretty cool item. Definitely probably the best harpoon inside of the game. And it does come out inside of the Halloween updates. Most of the time, if it's not a boss fight inside the Halloween update, then it is probably going to be for Robux. So once the Halloween update comes around, if it does come around, then it's probably going to be for sale for Robux inside of the shop. It does not get added for gold. So those are all the harpoons right there. I really want to show you guys a super awesome glitch that you can actually do with the harpoons inside of Build-A-Boat, and you can pretty much use with all the harpoons besides the candy cane harpoon. In fact, I actually want to try it with the candy cane harpoon just to see what will happen. But essentially, you can move the terrain in Build-A-Boat for treasure. So you can do this. I recommend using the golden one for this. There's two ways to do the terrain moving glitch. You can do it by yourself like this, and there's also another way which you can do it two other people or one other person. So we're actually going to activate the harpoon, pull out the flint knock, and boom, we're going to try to shoot. We're going to try to shoot the weapon right here. So here we go. Let's go ahead and fire it. There we go. We got it right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fly literally anywhere we want, and we're going to try to move the terrain here. So let's say that I wanted to move a piece of the flagpole, or let's say that I wanted to move the flagpole, right? I'm actually going to shoot the flagpole. I'm going to grab my scale tool just like this, and then I'm going to press 8 on my keyboard, and look at that. I just literally removed the entire flagpole right there. That is super awesome, and you can do this with pretty much anything inside of the game. All right, a lot of the things you can move around the map, you'd be surprised at what you can actually move. In fact, I believe you can still move the water. I think they did patch it a little bit, but let me try here. All right, let's try to shoot the middle of the water. All right, let's try to grab it here. So it technically does move. You guys can see it just did damage to me. So if I now go over here, will it deal damage to me? Let's see. Okay, so you guys can see right there, I technically did move it because I'm walking through here not taking any damage whatsoever. So I guess technically, yeah, you can do that. And also, I believe you can move the rocks as well. So if I wanted to move that rock right there, I could literally move it right here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that, bro? All right, so you can do that. But what I want to try now is doing it with the dual candy cane harpoon just to see if I could move two things at once. Okay, that is going to be the ultimate test here. All right, so let's go up here. Let's grab ourselves a seat just like this, and we're basically going to set this thing up. Now, how I'm doing this is I'm placing a seat, a cake, and then I'm just placing a random block, preferably the plastic block because it's super light, and then the harpoon right on there. And then I'm deleting the chair like this, and now we're good. So I'm gonna grab the flint knock once again. I'm gonna eat this candy as well. I'm gonna pull this out. All right, shoot one. Oh wait, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this now that I think about it because of the flint knock. That might be a problem. I think I have to shoot both of them. Okay, there we go. All right, I think I just got this. I literally think I just got this, guys. All right, let's see if this works. I really don't know if this is gonna work or not, but if it does, this is gonna be insane. So I'm gonna try to grab both of the waterfalls. I'm gonna try to grab the waterfall on the right and also the waterfall on the left and see if I can grab them both at once. All right, here we go. I've never tried this before, but now is the time. Let's shoot one right there, and then we're gonna shoot one all the way over there. Hopefully it reaches. And there we go. All right, here we go, guys. The moment of truth. 3, 2, 1, and did I do it? Oh, I think I just only did one. Wait, what? Let's try doing it again. Oh, wait, what? Okay, I guess it only works on one of them. So I completely removed that waterfall, but this one is still intact. Very interesting. So I guess it only works on one thing at a time, apparently. Let's try it again. Let's shoot both of those. Go like this. Okay, so we just removed the door off the room. Interesting. Let's go through here. And yeah, look at this, guys. So it only works on one, but it is still a pretty good harpoon in general. And there's still other really cool glitches and features you can use the harpoons for inside of the game. I mean, you can literally just take a player off their plot with the harpoon. It's happened to me a million times inside of this game. But let me know down below what your favorite harpoon is inside of Build-A-Boat for treasure. And pretty much all of them are still technically obtainable. We just gotta wait for the updates to drop. And yeah, be sure to drop a big thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with that notification bell turned on. And I'll see you guys on inside the next one. Peace out and goodbye.